I have a problem. Actually, in all seriousness, I have more leads than I know what to do with. Welcome to Raising the Flipping Bar, the go-to podcast for aspiring and seasoned real estate investors. I'm your host, Derek Marlin, and I'm the CEO of Elevation. We're a real estate investment company based right here in Denver, Colorado. We'll dive into smart investment strategies, market insights, and essential tips for scaling your real estate ventures. Whether you're making your first investment or your 100th investment, this podcast is your blueprint for success in the ever-evolving world of real estate investing. Get ready to elevate your real estate game and begin your journey with me. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Raising the Flipping Bar. I'm your host, Derek Marlin, and I'm looking forward to giving a little bit of a different spin on today's episode. And the reason is because Elevation is hiring. And I'm hoping that I'm talking to either a handful of very specific people, or I'm talking to my audience and you know somebody that fits this avatar. So if you do, the great news is, spoiler alert, I'm going to pay a referral bonus. So please send me anybody that you think might fit this, or if this is hopefully talking to you in particular, we would love to connect. And so here's a little bit of backdrop as to what's going on. We have more leads right now as a company from all these different lead generation sources than I have rock star agents and investors to call on these leads and get you business and get us business. So I'm just going to let that sit. I need badass rock star people who are passionate real estate agents. You do not have to be investment savvy right yet. I think that's obviously a nice benefit. But if you're more on the traditional side, but you want to learn about investing, our business in general also has, our folks do a lot of traditional real estate too. Yes, investment is our bread and butter. Flipping is our bread and butter. Wholesaling, helping clients find rental properties, house hacks, anything on the investment side is key to us. But I need 2 people. That's it. And that's all we're looking for to add to our team because we're really selective. And there's a reason for that. I want that person to achieve great success. I want that person to fit in and also contribute to the culture of what we're trying to build here at Elevation. And we're not just looking for quantity and we're looking for numbers, but I need 2 badasses and I need people who are willing to actually pick up the phone. Again, we are doing tons of different lead generation opportunities. We've got leads. I need people to call them back. I need savvy people that we can help train. We're doing all these different things, and I need 2 people to help develop that business. The other person that I need is I need a person on the disposition side. And in our world, it's typically called a dispo manager or a dispo executive or a dispo agent. And what that means is I have a team. Right now, we've got 10 folks that are currently on the Elevation team, and we're looking to add only 2 more because we want to really give that person a great opportunity to grow, to source and to find properties for ourselves and our consulting clients and our partnership flip clients. But then we need somebody with the skill set. Maybe you are a wholesaler. Maybe you work for 2 or 3 of the large wholesalers out there and you're not the happiest with where you are right now. We need a badass person and a rock star who can help have those relationships with other investors, with other cash buyers, and can be an expert at selling the property off, because Elevation as a company is still only taking down anywhere from 3 to 5 deals at once. After that, we're going to wholesale those properties off. We're going to joint venture with folks. We're going to partner with folks, or we're going to work with people in more of a teaching capacity and work together. So I need 2 rockstar people on the acquisition side, helping us find those deals. And then I need 1 person on the dispo side. So obviously, we're looking for very specific people, but what I want to give you some context on is how is Elevation set up as a company right now, and also maybe a little bit about where we're going. Because to me, I understand that when folks are looking to make career changes or maybe brokerage changes, they have to have a comfort level of where are we at now and where are we going. So right now we have, in my opinion, a tremendous amount of tools to help folks be successful, and we're really trying to double down on that. So let's kind of start with myself. I'm obviously the founder and the CEO. The great thing about that is I'm the dude that doesn't have a license. I'm the person that helps do top of the funnel lead generation, whether it's this podcast, whether it's speaking engagements, whether it's being on other people's podcasts, again, working directly with sellers, but then all of those leads go down to our sales team. So that's kind of how we're going to frame this organization of Elevation. We then have Anne, who's our team lead, and she helps from an organizational and a management standpoint. Obviously, she is my lovely wife, but I'm sure people are like, oh, great, husband and wife real estate team. She does not do day-to-day production. She is the one that has created the Broadway Collective, and it's taken off and been so successful for us that that's a full-time operation. So she's there to kind of help keep things going from an accounting and a management standpoint, but she's another support person, and she's phenomenal on the event side. So we stole her from when she owned a wedding planning and event business. She knows how to party. We've been together for a long time. I know that firsthand. And then from there, we have a sales manager. Adam is our sales manager, and he's got a tremendous amount of experience both in the traditional side, and then he just cleared his 1-year anniversary with us on the investment side. And so people have day-to-day access to excellent sales management. Adam does one-on-one coaching with our team. He does group coaching. He helps keep people accountable. He goes on appointments with people. So we've got that support system and that structure to help people succeed and achieve. And it's really about creating a sales system and a culture that is rinse and repeatable. And by that, I mean, we don't want people only selling on charisma. I want charismatic people, but I want people that are passionate about what they're doing. But you have to have a system, and we've got that system, and we're looking to bring people into that system and then just make it better. Then the other nice thing is we've got another management position, and his name is Travis. He's our senior project manager, and he oversees every one of our flips. He also works with our consulting clients, and now he's expanded his role in that he is working with other agents if they are needing to, let's just say, spruce up some of their traditional listings to get their clients top dollar. Because we know in today's market, you can't just throw something out there, especially at a higher price point, and expect it to sell. Properties have to be priced appropriately, and they have to be fixed up appropriately. So Travis, he's actually been with us now 3.5 years and just gives great advice on rehab budgeting. He helps double check everybody's numbers. And then we have a monstrous vendor and subcontractor and general contractor database. So again, you're not having to hunt for, oh man, well, at inspection, the sewer line came up and it's shot. Great, we have 7 vendors to help fulfill that request. Or should we add an egress window or not? We have vendors to add that request. We've also got great other support services within the team. And we've got Rick, and he is a phenomenal transaction manager. Like, the dude's closed over 5,000 real estate transactions in the last 20 years. So we have top-notch transaction management help, because to me, I think somebody that's going to spend their time just on the paperwork, I don't think that's the most effective use of your time. So we've got that as a backbone and a support system. We also have Lay, and she has really evolved from my executive assistant to our overall sales team assistant. So we've got somebody who's able to help follow up, to send marketing collateral, and give people kind of that extra level of administrative support that people need. I'm going to kind of even give you other folks that are in our sphere. We've got amazing people that help us with our digital marketing, our creative. We've got a fractional CFO that helps steer the company from a financial standpoint. And we've got Doug, you've seen him on the podcast. He's my executive business coach. So we're a small family and we're a small boutique company, but we want to really operate like a Fortune 500 company. Some little more backstory on that is you can still do traditional real estate. We're not saying people have to be uber investment focused. We've got a couple people on our team that is truly their passion. That's all they want to do. They literally actually refer out, like they would have somebody else sell their mom's property, and that's cool. And then we've got some people that are 75% traditionally focused, but every once in a while they want to do their own flip. They want to help their client acquire a rental property. They want to do an Airbnb. They want to do a medium-term rental. So we have a big spectrum of folks that we're looking for and that we're working with. And the other piece of the backdrop that I'll give you is, to me, it's a major benefit, and it's actually hanging your license at eXp Realty. So Elevation has a team. I actually never wanted to own my own brokerage. I think there's too much liability. I think it's focusing on things that don't give me energy and aren't in my sweet spot. And so by doing that, there are some phenomenal opportunities that we can talk about more one-on-one. But the two great things are there's revenue share opportunities. So if folks come in underneath you, you're able to earn pieces of the revenue that actually come out of eXp's pocket and not your pocket or the team's pocket. And there's an unbelievable amount of resources more on the traditional side as well. So when we're struggling through what to do with the NAR lawsuit settlement and how do we change our contracts, We have the biggest brokerage for both volume and number of agents in our corner. We have tons of resources from a creative standpoint. So we're not reinventing the wheel traditionally on different marketing materials. They've got luxury divisions. They've got land and ranch divisions. They've got just so much horsepower behind us, but they want people to build their own business. So that is kind of what we're looking for in a nutshell. So again, I don't want to rule people out. So really the best way to get a hold of me is to contact us. Obviously, you can send us an email to info@elevationinvest.com. You can DM me on Instagram and on direct message on Facebook. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. You can even call our work line, which is 720-545-0490. But we want to talk to the cream of the crop. Our perfect avatar of person is somebody who's had at least 3 years of experience in real estate. Again, it's ideal if you've got some investment experience, but if not, we'll teach you everything you needed to know about how we're doing investment real estate right now. But we're typically not taking on total rookies, because we want to pour that extra training, that lead gen into folks who've got some experience. So 3 years or more. It is in Metro Denver. We've got a beautiful co-work space that I obviously record this podcast out of called the Broadway Collective. So there's places for you to work and interact with our team, with our sales management, and with myself. This is definitely kind of more of a hands-on relationship. So again, that's really what we want. We have too many leads and we don't have enough people that are A caliber quality folks to call on these leads. So please contact us. It's something that I'm really, really passionate about. Again, Metro Denver for right now. Soon we'll be having a bigger presence in Colorado Springs and in Northern Colorado. So maybe still reach out to us, but kind of our need now is that big circle of metropolitan Denver. So quick episode, wanted to get right to the point. I want hopefully people to realize the passion that we've got at Elevation. We want to create the next generation of successful real estate investors and real estate agents. And it's funny because one of our prior episodes was with Gavin Ekstrom, and he had this cool saying that I really like. And he talked to his loan officers and he said, I'm either going to retire you or I'm going to fire you. And I know that's kind of blunt, but if you think about it, that's the way things really work out. I really want to hopefully retire people, meaning I want to teach people how to invest. I want them to invest side by side with us. I want them to grow a phenomenal business. There's even opportunities to grow your own team here at Elevation. But I want to help people be able to use real estate as a vehicle to build wealth and retire at some point. Obviously, sometimes things don't work and we have to part ways. But for me, it was that first thing resonated with me on what Gavin just said. So please contact us. Please reach out again through all the different channels, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Raising the Flipping Bar. If you found value in our insights and stories, let's keep the conversation going. Connect with me on social media and be sure to share this episode with friends or colleagues who might benefit. Your feedback and reviews help us grow and reach more listeners like you. So please, if you enjoyed this episode, leave us a review. Thanks again to the Elevation Academy for sponsoring today's show. If you're interested in learning more, click the link in the show notes below. And remember, every property tells a story, every deal brings a lesson. Keep reaching for those goals, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening and watching Raising the Flipping Bar. Just a basic overall disclaimer is that A, this is not legal advice. B, this is not tax advice. C, this is not financial advice. I hope you get the gist, but I'm obviously not a lawyer, not a CPA. Hell, I'm not even a real estate agent, actually. But in general, we hope you get a ton of value out of this, but there is a bit of a disclaimer. Please consult a professional if you have any questions whatsoever. Thanks for tuning in.